My question is, can a girl pray to marry a specific man? He doesn't love her and they are not in contact, but they are friends, but they are not in communication. So can she make dua to marry him? And what can she do? Like what type of ibadah she can do to get her dua accepted? Is it permissible?
Thank you, Billy. Does Islam recognize love? Is it possible when a woman falls in love with a man and she wants to marry him, that she may ask Allah to marry him? Yes, it is permissible. And as a matter of fact, love is mentioned in every corner, in every book, in the Quran, in the Sunnah. Even the love affair that I'm talking about, when somebody falls in love with another person. A woman falls in love with a man, or a man falls in love with a woman. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith, ما رأيت للمتحابين مثل النكاح. I have not seen any solution for a couple who are in love other than getting married. So get married. The problem is, whenever it is a girl who is in love with a guy and she doesn't know whether he exchanged the same feeling with her or not, can she make dua? Can she ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to marry him? Can a man ask Allah to marry this particular woman? May I give you a better proposal? How many millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people who fell in love with others and they thought that this is it. If I marry this person, I would enter heaven. And then they marry. Sometimes they even end up boycotting their own family members, their parents, because they marry against their will. And in a couple weeks, in a month period of time, they fight and they separate. Then you say to yourself, what was all of that all about? Love. So this love ended up with fighting and hate and maybe court cases, whatever. So there is something better that I want to propose to you, which is what the Prophet ﷺ taught us. To ask Allah to choose for you what is best, because you never know. So when is it permissible and when it is not permissible to make dua to marry a particular person? Can a man ask Allah, oh Allah, I want to marry this woman? What if she's single? No problem. But please make sure you add to it, oh Allah, if you know that this woman is going to be the best wife for me in the dunya and akhirah, make it easy for me and her to get married. How is that? Which we call it istikhara, right? Likewise, a woman may supplicate the same, but sometimes a person is already married, happily married, and is not looking for another wife. And that may ruin his life and mess up his first marriage. Then step back and ask Allah to give you somebody who is better. But in a simple case, a single man and a single woman, and you fell in love with this man who's a cousin or a teacher or a sheikh or a pilot or whatever, you say, oh Allah, if you know that this person is going to be a good husband for me in this dunya and in Jannah, make it easy for me to marry him, because Allah knows best. Is this permissible? Yes, it is permissible. How am I supposed to approach this person or propose to him? Speak to your mom. She will speak to your dad. Speak to your brother. He can befriend this person. He can talk to him. But do not propose to him personally. Is it haram? No, it is not haram. But normally, even in the West, not only in the East, not only in the Muslim society, it is looked at as, look, you're the one who's been chasing me and never considered marrying you. So make it looks honorable. Have somebody else. When Khadija radiallahu anha was interested in marrying Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, number one, she tested him. She verified that this guy is really a man of his word. He's a reliable, an honorable, an honest, and a trustworthy man. Not only based on what she heard from people, no, she tested him. She sent him to lead the caravan for her trade and business, and it was very profitable. And she sent Maysara with him to keep an eye on him. When he returned with a very positive report and a great feedback, she spoke to her friend Nafisa. She went to the Prophet ﷺ and she made mention to him. Then the Prophet was very happy and he went to Khadija's uncle and he proposed to Khadija. May Allah make it easy for every couple who are in love to get married if that is good for them in the infinite knowledge of the Almighty Allah.